You asked for it, I'm delivering a gift guide for the little elementary artist in your life. And remember, elementary is for ages 7 to 10, but it absolutely depends on your child, so use your best judgment. But these are gifts I have bought and will absolutely buy an elementary artist. And I think I need to preface this by saying all of my children are very artsy-fartsy, and they have loved everything we've gotten them on this list, and they even asked for specific things on this list. So here we go. Hi, I'm Rachel, a second-generation homeschool mom to 5 children. All of my kids are very artsy-fartsy, or as they would say, artisan-fartisan. And these are gifts that we have either personally bought and loved, or gifts that have been on my kids' list for many years, and gifts that I would actually buy them. So here we go. First up, I have a 3D projector. Now, only one of my children have asked for this, and I haven't bought it yet, but I do think this is a fantastic gift for children. I actually have a friend who has this for her sons, and they love it and use it all of the time. I think this really helps strengthen those skills, especially at a young age, because tracing can be so beneficial. And I have heard nothing but good things about having a projector. And then you can even move on to things like the YouTube channel Art for Kids Hub. Fantastic, easy videos. And my kids use this all of the time, probably weekly. We watch these videos weekly. Next up, a toned sketch pad. So a toned sketch pad is different because this allows your young artist to use both a white and a dark media for their project so they can focus on highlights and shadows. And my kids, like I said, are very artsy and they really care about the details. This is not something that I have bought them, but it is on our Christmas list this year. But they don't know that. Up next, these micro fine line pens. My kids actually each had several of them. They have used them up because they love them so much. This is a great thing to get your young artist, especially if they really do love art and they're not just scribbling things. This would be a fun stocking stuffer to add in at Christmas time, or even a nice treat for their birthday, or just because you want to get them something. Up next, we have air dry clay kits. Now, I've seen these on TikTok Shop, on Amazon, and they look so fun. Both of my elementary kids would love this. Actually, all of my children would love this. It's simple, easy, and then you get a cute little animal, but Amazon does have a ton of different options. This was just a picture I grabbed as a suggestion. Next, Novelty Pens. These in particular are super cute, and I know 2 of my children would absolutely freak out to have these. But honestly, there are so many different kinds. I even found these fun tool-shaped novelty pens that some little boy would absolutely love. They're just different, and fun pens are just enjoyable. Let's be honest. It makes it fun to write and draw and all of the things. Up next, I'm going to suggest a 3D printing pen. Now, this is not something we have bought, although I have looked into it and my kids have specifically asked for it this year. I don't know how I feel about it, but I do think it looks really fun, and it can definitely be for elementary age students. And something I will never not suggest is the Fujifilm Instant Camera. 10 out of 10. All 4 of our older children have these cameras. They have loved them. They have utilized them so much. And buying the film for it is a fantastic stocking stuffer. And you can get a mega pack, like a 4 or 5 pack at Walmart or Amazon. And we have done that before and just split it up between them. 10 out of 10. I've also used these pictures in some of my tiny frames because I love seeing things through my kids' point of view. But my kids also get to take pictures with their friends and hang them up on their wall instantly. I can take pictures on my phone all day, but I don't always print them out like most people. So them being able to have their own camera that prints out instantly, 10 out of 10. And I even found them at Walmart for a pretty good price. And I think that's where we end up ended up buying all of ours. So you should definitely check that out and highly consider it. Up next, sticky notes. My kids love sticky notes. And I don't know about yours, but all of my kids are really into dragons lately. So I found these on Amazon. 10 out of 10. These are on my list to get. Look how cute they are. They also have these cute little otter ones and tons of different ones as well. Get your kids a pack of sticky notes, split it up between them. They're just fantastic, and what a great little stocking stuffer. Next up, a small notebook. It doesn't necessarily have to be spiral bound, but something this size, yes. My kids love this. It's usually around like a 5x7. I'm not sure, but something that is small enough for their little hands, they have loved. Notebooks, sketchbooks, that is the best. I definitely recommend a smaller size when you buy little sketchbooks or notebooks for them. They enjoy them more, and they can fit in their bags and all kinds of things. And speaking of notebooks, I found these leather-bound mini sketchbooks so stinking cute. I had these on our Christmas list to buy for stocking stuffers last year, which we didn't, but we're gonna get them this year. They are so cute, and my kids love whimsical things like this. I don't know how whimsy your children are, but my kids, they love it. So this is on our list again. Next, fun erasers. My kids love a fun eraser, especially when it can fit right on their pencil. Absolutely a must. And these are great stocking stuffers. Just add a few in each of the stockings and you're good to go. Up next, these scratch and sketch little notepads. I have gotten these for our children the last couple years and they love them. Absolutely love them. And the Dollar Tree even sells these sometimes. But I think this is something I will always buy to add into their stockings just because they love to draw. They've even written notes on it to make it special and unique. And the scratching sensation is just so satisfying. So we will absolutely be buying these again. And last but not least, a really good watercolor set with brushes. When all of my children started watercoloring, oh my gracious, they fought over the good sets because there really is a difference. And if you're gonna get them the watercolor set, I highly recommend a small spray bottle for water. If you've watched any watercoloring videos at all, you will know you need to spray down the colors first. Also, go ahead and grab them watercolor paper because that also makes a huge difference. Now, you can just get them some thicker cardstock. It won't be textured, but if you do get them some thicker cardstock, I recommend some painter's tape or something so they can tape down the edges so that they can paint and it can dry without the paper crinkling up, because that can happen. It does happen, honestly. One of our favorite things to watercolor are bookmarks, and then we laminate them. They make such fun gifts. And some of my daughters have even sold some of their bookmarks at the local farmer's market. And it was just fantastic. So anyways, there you go. Those are my gift recommendations for your elementary artist. If you have any questions, comments, or you have something to suggest, please drop it in the comments because I love to read all of the suggestions. And let me know if you buy anything different for your little artist because I'm always searching for new things. We'll see you next time.